If you're new, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. Today, I'm just going to do a beat review. So, I've been gone for a little bit as my computer messed up. So, I'm actually using my old laptop. So, I'm just going to go through one of my beats that I made. I liked one track. Another track by Bugzy Malone, Men Free. So I'm just gonna go through a remake of one that I actually done. It's obviously not exactly the same, but I'll go over what I done. So you'll know the track by, if you hear this, you'll know exactly what song I'm on about. So turn it up a little bit. And that was one of Destiny Child's Just Loops. And then what I've done on that is, so I'll stop it for a minute. So I went into sampler, I dragged the track in, and if you play it all on different octaves, you can make it. You're just trying to get it in time. So the one I used was, is that one. Alright, and then after that, as you got the sampler, you've chopped it up, you've brought that in. Basically, the beat is more or less done. You're just making a beat around it. So I got a tubular bell. Again, this is an old track, so what I advise to do when you're making music and you're starting off, keep all your old tracks, all your rubbish ones that you think that's rubbish, just keep it there. So then obviously when you're going back to, you can say, oh, I've made it better. So I can see just by this, I've got better by the processing that I've done to it, but I'm going to keep it exactly the same. I'm not going to change anything. So I've just put a tubular bell in just to start it off, just on the one. So that's all I've done. Just on the ones. Just on the dot. And then after that, I believe, just with the tubular bell, I've layered it with an open hat. Just so it sounds nice and dynamic. I don't know if, I'm not too sure if I've done it again. Yeah, I did. So that was on the first bar, and then on the next bar I've done was, I've got the tubular bell, and I believe I've got the track of the loop. I've put a kickstart, I've put a tape delay on it, so as you can hear it's repeating. It's got like a delay. And then what I've done is I've added a bass, so as it starts to come in, as you can hear, and then after that I wanted another bass. So that bass, I believe I used Octave VST, and it was a bass Take Care. So I think this is done by my best friend Jacob. Again, I don't have that on my other computer because I'm not gonna lie, I actually forgot I even had it. When I was making beats back in the day, I was just buying loads and loads and loads and loads of plugins. So I'm actually gonna have to write that down maybe so I can get it on my other one. Once I send that off and get it fixed, I'll get it back. So then from that, I added a bass from Alchemy. Again, that one was just a normal. I think I just started. I went to the first one I done. Again, I was just starting making beats. I just used to not even go through presets and try and find something that I really like. So this one was just the 70s classic synth bass. Put it on a smooth, and I just kept it just like that. So that layered with the other one. Yeah. So that was that, and then after that, what I done was I went into Ultra Beat again. I don't really use Ultra Beat anymore, but I went into the Vintage 08 kit, and I've got a conga by the looks of things. So with that, so I don't think it was a conga. I believe it was the low tom. With a lot of reverb. Again, I'm not going to touch the processing. Just going to keep it as is. Then with that, I've got a crash and another cymbal layered on the one. As you can hear. Then what I've done on the next part, coming in, is I have put, I believe on this one is I've shortened it. So I've not done it I've not done it as lengthy going out. I've just and then with that I just started adding some drums. So again, the snare, I have put it on in the middle, in the center, but again my processing back then was really bad, so I wouldn't say bad, it's just different. Still sounds in your face. You can obviously make it more in your face if you put the compressor on, just like I normally do on my other ones. Just go to compression, go to your Type U kit, but I'm just going for a beat that I had. Then I got the hi-hats. On this one, I can see that I've done a little bit of bus. I've not done it left or right, but again, I will move that. Then I think I've got a kick. Then again, you cannot forget the beat without the 808. So with the 808, sounds lovely. Sounds nice. So it sounds, that all together sounds good. And then on the next part, I've just got this exactly the same from in here. The only difference is on this part, I believe was, let me see what I've done here. I believe that was another part of the sample. So on this one, I've lengthened it out again. I've took the snare, the hi-hat, the kick, the 808. So this part here, what I've done is I have gone into the piano, I've gone into Nexus, and I thought that I'll play something. Again, I was only starting out, so I've just this. And I think it worked quite well. And that was me using the piano from Nexus. I believe the piano that I always used to go to was the Ballad Grand Piano. I've not done no processing on that. As you can tell, I have took out the low so it doesn't clash with the 808. And then on this, all I've done was I have layered the same notes, but I've actually stretched them out. And I've gone, again, I will take out a little bit of processing on that. I have to. I can't do that. I can't do that to myself, sorry. So on that one, I believe it was just an ambient pad that I chose. And then on that, you can hear it. Don't smoke anymore. Oh, so wait me a second. Let me solo mute those ones. What I actually done on that was I was just seeing how it sounded with a rapper. Yep. So with that. Right, so that is how I done that track. So just all together. So again, thank you, like, subscribe. I apologize for going missing for a long time, but I am back. I will be posting next week. As all I have to say is Merry Christmas to you all. Hope you had a good Christmas. This is my remake of the Bugzy Malone Men Free. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.